Welcome back, or first time, to One Holiday at a Time. It's a podcast where we study the cinematic and the cultural side to the celebration times.
Happy Holo Days, guys. My name is Adela.
And I'm Alex. Happy celebration, Tim's. Happy Honda Days. All my good pals and pals.
Palios.
All the pals out there. You're all my pals. You're my pal. Oh, I'm not your pal. Nah. What I gotta do to be a pal?
I don't know.
Pal of mine.
Make me food.
Okay, I did it.
When?
Made you a Christmas roast.
I don't want that.
Oh, what?
Why would you think I want a roast?
I don't know.
I'm like one person.
Like a
Why would I want a
holiday
roast?
thing.
That's it. You gotta go.
Oh.
You're out of the cast.
Oh no.
You're out of the pad.
Goodbye, everyone. It's my last day.
Sorry.
But can I finish the podcast?
I guess.
Okay. Today we watched a movie called Trolls.
Yep.
It was Trolls. You know, the one that all the kids love? Trolls. I know lots of kids that like that movie.
I like that movie.
It's okay. It's a holiday movie because it takes place on Trollstice, which is a holiday in the Trolls universe. So did the Trolls have lore before this?
What
do you know?
mean?
Like, you know Trolls, right?
Yeah.
Like the dolls?
Uh-huh.
Like, did they have this lore of, like, the Bergens and stuff
I don't know.
before this?
I feel like no.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know. It feels like when this movie came out and I was, like, seeing it, I was like, this feels a lot like, you know, what is the one? The Smurfs?
I feel that.
You got a Smurfs and then you got a big bad boy. Well, I guess it's only one guy in the Smurfs. There's, like, did you ever watch Fraggle Rock?
No.
Oh, okay. Because Fraggle Rock was a lot like this, where there were the Fraggles, and then there were the other ones. There were some big, like, ugly creatures who were trying to, like, always catch the Fraggles. And so this reminded me a lot of that, too. So the troll doll is a type of plastic doll with furry, upcombed hair depicting a troll, also known as a dam doll, after their creator, Danish woodcutter Thomas Dam. The toys are also known as Good Luck Trolls, or alternatively Gonk Trolls in the UK.
That's fun.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I knew a lot of people who used to have, like, a shit ton of them. And they would, like, collect the trolls. And it was weird. Do you ever have any?
No. I was not a fan.
Oh. Well.
Not like... A Bergen is just a city in Norway.
Oh, well, there we go. You know, Europe.
And this lovely... I looked it up again.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the suggestions was, what do Bergen?
What do Bergen?
What do Bergen?
What does that mean?
What?
Hey,
what do in Bergen?
Okay, what do in Bergen?
What do in Bergen?
Do you know what do in Bergen?
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, so as far as I can tell, there is no, like, there were, like, TV shows, but there were not this story, I don't believe. They did have this, like, some animated shows. Anyway, so yeah, it's the Trolls. You know the one?
Yep.
So we're introduced to the lore of this story, which is that the troll. This is how the movie starts. Is like a little storybook, a little scrapbook, of the whole tale of this universe, which is the trolls. They're these little happy, fun creatures who love to hug and dance and sing. And then the Bergens, they're big old mean, ugly people, and they want to eat the trolls
because it makes them happy.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Exactly. And they eat the trolls every year, one day a year.
On Trollstice.
On Trollstice. And today's Trollstice.
Wow.
Well, not today, but in the movie.
I mean, I tried to look up what day Trollstice was, and I couldn't find
it. Oh, yeah,
it.
find that thing. What did that guy say?
Oh,
look that up again. Anyway, I'll continue talking about the movie while you look that up. So there's this little Bergen boy. He's very excited, and he wakes up his dad, who's the king. So this little boy's the prince, and he's like, "Man, Dad, it's Trollstice. Let's eat some trolls now." And so they're all very happy, and everyone gathers around. All the Bergens gather around the troll tree, or what is it called? Is there a name for it?
I think
Is it just the troll tree?
I found the article also.
Okay, what is? So yeah.
The title of it is Decoding Trolls. This movie is not suitable for children.
Oh shit! What?
There's where'd it go? Where'd the thing go? He's just like super mad about it, and this is my favorite part. Anything that is placed on a screen is meant to manipulate and influence thought and behavior. I repeat, and then he says it all again in caps. He's very mad. Doesn't think this is a children's cartoon.
So I guess he just doesn't like any movies or any media in general. He's like, I want to just sit with my own thoughts.
Yep, not gonna be influenced.
Let me write a blog post about how you should think about the movie.
It's my favorite part where he says, "I will be brief," and then
it's like so long. It's very long. Yeah.
Okay. So this guy's got some problems with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just based off the synopsis, it's not too difficult to determine.
Did this guy not even watch it?
I don't know.
Just based off the synopsis.
It's not too difficult to determine who is who when placed in real-world context. The Bergens have a direct parallel to the European Caucasians, the melanin recessive individuals of this world.
Yep.
The trolls have strong traits to Africans, blacks, aboriginals. I don't think so. The melanin dominant, besides the fact that they are short. So they have all the traits of black people, except they're short.
I mean, I can kind of like if you think very abstractly about this whole movie, then I guess. And so what? The Bergens are like, it's supposed to be like this movie's supposed to be like an allegory for slavery?
No, it's an allegory for vampires.
What?
The Bergens have had to eat like vampires who suck the life out of their human counterparts, the life force of the trolls, to have any semblance of satisfaction during their existence.
That's wild.
He says that Europeans cannot spiritually connect to the life force of the earth and the sun, and thus they must.
What is this guy talking about?
So they have to feed off the energy of the melanin dominant through our emotions, our participation within our sick system, theft and rape, and in some cases, though, straight up eating us.
Is this guy? Does he think all white people are vampires?
I don't know.
Damn, this guy's on some he's got it figured out. I guess so. Yeah, this is like
a metaphor for
trolls are Africans, and then Bergens are European vampires, and we
have to eat them because we can't connect with the earth.
Connect with the earth and the sun or whatever.
Because we don't have enough melanin.
Yeah, so we have to suck the melanin power out of the trolls.
Like blog name.
That is all over the fucking
Melanin
place.
Man.
Oh, okay. So he's like all about this.
Yeah.
Like his life is dedicated to decoding trolls and how it's an allegory for European vampires sucking the life force out of Africans. Okay, so anyway, they're gathered around the tree for this ceremony. Prince Gristle is the little boy's name. He apparently he's the only one who hasn't eaten trolls.
He's a small baby.
I know, but there's probably other babies, right?
Oh.
I don't know. Also, the whole thing about so they're like, oh, the Bergens, they never are happy, never been happy. It's like, so what? So this is a baby. His parents had to have had sex. They didn't like it.
What if
they're
like chickens?
They have to do it.
They
just
hatch.
poop it out.
Yeah.
Well, but chickens have to have sex too.
Do they?
Yeah, because that's how eggs are made. Because eggs are unfertilized, and so chickens just make eggs all the time. But once they get fertile, then that's when they hatch. But the eggs that people eat, those are unfertilized ones. Yeah. There you go. There's some
science,
some farm knowledge. farm knowledge for you.
Thanks for that.
Or is he not like? Does he not get any pleasure out of being the king?
I mean, would you want to rule that town?
Yeah,
Well,
it's fun
he doesn't.
being a king.
It's not fun.
Get a big old house.
You can't be happy unless you eat a troll.
And it's like, why did they make it? If it makes them so happy, why are they like, okay, once a year we're gonna do it?
Well, I mean, you don't want to eat them all.
There's a tree in the. It's a tree.
Okay, but every Bergen in that town eats a troll.
Well, I
More
don't know.
than once a year, they're gonna eat them all.
It's their own. It's their own fault for being
They're gonna
unhappy.
eat them all.
Anyway, so yeah, the Prince Crystal, he gets to be the first one to eat a troll, and there's this like weird chef lady. I think her name's just Chef. They never really say what her name is.
Yeah, I don't remember.
She's like, here, come eat this troll, and they pick it off the tree. And he puts it in his mouth, and he's like, "Ugh, it tastes gross because it's fake."
Haha, it's a troll doll.
Oh, and then we cut over to the trolls, and they're running away.
Mm.
There's the king of the trolls, King Peppy. He's like helping everybody escape, making sure there's no troll left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bergens, they're trying to dig into the ground to find the trolls so they can capture them and eat them all up. But everybody escapes, you know, like how you do.
Duh.
And they go away. So now the Bergens, they just like kick the chef lady out of the town because I guess it's her fault. I don't know. Like,
She let them. I mean, she's managing them.
yeah, I guess so. I guess if she's not, well, like I don't know. They probably cook other stuff. Is she like strictly a troll chef?
It's her specialty.
That's true. So way to go, lady. Anyway,
I mean, I don't think they cook the trolls either. They just fucking eat them.
That's true. Yeah,
she
they
just
just
picks
like
that troll off
put
the
it,
tree.
They like put it in a pot and then just like and then serve it. Like you don't need to put them in a pot.
They're gonna run away.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah, no, Prince Crystal's so sad, and Chef Lady, she's kicked out of the town.
Mm-hmm.
The trolls, they find a spot and they rebuild their population. It's very nice.
It's very far away.
Yeah, and they cut to 20 years later, and Princess Poppy, who is King Peppy's daughter, the trolls.
That's how it works. How a princess works.
She's reading a story to some of the little troll kiddos, and they're like, "Oh, thank you for reading the story," or whatever. And then now they're having a party tonight, and they do a little musical number.
This is the 20-year anniversary of not getting eaten by a Bergen.
Exactly. So yeah, this whole movie is like, there's a lot of musical numbers of like, they're not parodies. They just kind of like change the lyrics to be about trolls.
Yeah.
And it's like popular music from like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
I don't know I guess this movie came out like a year ago, right?
Yeah, but I feel like the music, some of it's a little older. I don't know.
I just feel like this movie's gonna age very poorly because like a lot of the music is like, there's some like classics in there, but I feel like some of it's like, oh, okay,
I guess.
like no one's really gonna remember this song in 5 years.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what they do. They sing like popular songs and make them about the trolls instead. You know.
Like you do.
But then some guy comes up and he's like, "Whoa, you guys are being too loud. The Bergens are gonna hear you." And this guy's name is Branch. He's a real downer. He's just like, "No singing. The Bergens are gonna hear us and they're gonna come and eat us."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like a crazy cast in this movie. Like I don't know how that happened. There's like a lot of people in this movie.
Didn't Justin Timberlake help produce it?
Justin Timberlake plays Branch.
I know he plays Branch, but
yeah.
didn't he help produce it?
I guess that's true. He's like famous,
Like,
so
he's more than just a voice.
so he can like get some people, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a DreamWorks movie too, so it's whatever. But we got Anna Kendrick, Justin Timberlake, Zoe Deschanel, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Christine Baranski, who was one of the moms in Bad Moms 2.
What's she play?
She is also the lady from Mamma Mia.
No, what's she play?
Oh, she played Chef.
Okay, I thought that voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, got Russell Brand, Gwen Stefani, John Cleese. All the greats.
Well, this movie came out like 3 years ago. Well, I guess 2 years. Because November 4th, 2016.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, anyway, there's a big cast. Justin Timberlake plays Branch, but he's not going to the party. Branch isn't going, but they invite him, and he just stomps on the invite because he's a big old nerd. But now we cut over to the big old party, and it's like crazy, and they're shooting off like lights. Like, yeah. We cut to over to the chef lady. She's like homeless, going crazy, and she finds them very easily because they're just shooting off lights directly above where they are. Like, come on, guys.
Somebody's looking for you.
Come
Are you
on.
that dumb?
So she goes over and just like picks up some trolls and puts it in a fanny pack and like leaves. It takes like 10 trolls probably. I don't know.
Takes what you can get.
Yeah. So everybody like runs away when she comes over. But then Poppy's like, "Oh, we gotta save the trolls," and so she goes over to Branch, and he's like, "Ah, what the heck? I'm not gonna save them."
They're dumb. I told you so.
Branch has like this big old bunker that he's been chilling in this whole time. That he's prepped for this.
He's super scared of the Bergens.
Yeah, and so she's like, "You gotta go with me to Bergentown because we gotta go save him." And he's like, "Nah." And so she leaves and brings everyone else into the bunker for safety. And then he's like, "Ah, I don't like this. I don't like hanging out with other people." And he's very miserable. So Poppy leaves, and there's just like a montage of her traveling. Another song.
An original song.
Oh, yeah, it's an original song. There's a few originals.
There's
Like
two.
I think.
Yeah, because Justin Timberlake pretty much did the movie so we could sing that
Sing
song.
that one song about like looking at someone's butt.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, she gets captured by some like spider things, but then Branch saves her. Hooray!
My troll mate is Poppy.
Oh, your troll mate is Poppy.
My
So
troll mate
nice.
is Poppy.
So yeah, he like to get the spider things away from her. He like whips them with his hair. Like they do a lot of hair stuff, and it's like weird.
Got magical hair. What else are you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
Throwing a pan
Guess he
at
can
him
whip
didn't work.
people. It's true. Anyway, yeah. So now they're traveling together, Branch and Poppy, and he's just like annoyed by her singing and everything and playing music.
He's a Debbie Downer.
Yeah. So now they meet some like cloud dude. This part was kind of weird because like I thought this guy would like come up at all.
He's just telling him the way.
Yeah, and that's all he does, and then he shows up at the end of the movie and does fucking nothing again. And I thought he was gonna be like more of a thing, but yeah, they come up to some tunnels, and this cloud guy's like, okay, one of them like leads to Bergentown, one leads to certain death, and then he's like, I'll tell you which one if you give me a high five, and he wants Branch to give him a high five, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But then he finally agrees, and then he gives him the classic "too slow." Oh, what a good one.
Got him.
Oh. So yeah, it makes him mad. So he chases this cloud guy through the tunnels, and they end up in Bergentown just by chasing him. They did it.
You're in the troll tree.
So now we are here. All the Bergens are very sad. Obviously, that's their life. Prince is very sad. He's now the king, King Gristle. And then the chef lady, she like barges into the castle, and everyone's like amazed that she has these trolls. She's like, check them out. Got all these trolls in my fanny pack. Look at them. Here's something I want to bring up. So like these trolls that she captures are like conveniently they're all like the main character trolls that we meet in the beginning. But whatever, it's a movie. One of them is like a weird horse.
Yeah, he's not like a troll doll.
He's not a troll.
No.
He's like a weird horse.
What is this breed?
Like all the other trolls, they all look the same. They all have the same anatomy. And this guy's just like a horse.
I didn't really get it. I was thinking about that too while we were watching it.
Yeah, like what the fuck is up with this guy? Did they never question them?
It's fine. He's colorful. He's a troll.
Yeah, he's got 4 legs and whatever, but he's a troll.
He's a troll.
It's fine. Troll.
Troll.
And then there's like the guy who has that weird doll or thing, friend. What is it?
I don't remember what its name is.
There's like some little thing,
little squeaky boy.
little squeaky like toy that he.
It's not a toy.
Yeah, it's like a
animal.
person. It's like a person. I don't know. That's not a troll either. Whatever. Some of these people just like aren't trolls, but I guess they are. Anyway, so yeah. So now they invite the chef back into the town, and they're like, "We're gonna do trolls again. It's gonna be so good." And the chef like brings the trolls down into the kitchen. She's like, "I'm gonna cook you guys. Haha! Check out all these recipes I got for trolls." Like she shows them a recipe book, but it's like they just eat them.
I know. Yeah, they don't cook them.
So I don't know what she's talking about. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take over and rule this kingdom
somehow."
Yeah, she doesn't explain it. She's just like, I'm gonna feed them trolls, and then and then I'm gonna rule the kingdom. I don't know how she plans on doing it. They've had Trollstice before. 20 years ago, they used to do it every year. Why didn't she take over then?
Yeah, she should have been large and in charge.
What is her plan? She's gonna feed the king the troll and then like get married to him.
Sure.
I don't know. Anyway, that's her plan. Poppy and Branch, now they're in the castle sneaking around. They find the trolls, and they're like, oh, there they are, but we can't get them because they're, everyone's around.
Yep.
And King Gristle's like, no, we need more trolls for the whole town. We got to feed everybody in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And so the chef's like, okay, we'll go do that, but you got to eat some trolls right now for my plan, which requires you to eat a troll now, I guess.
No, he was saying that he invited the whole town and that everybody was going to get a troll. And he was like, do we have enough? And she was like, oh, yeah, we've got enough. We've got so many that you could even eat this one right now.
Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, so she tries to like really force him to eat this troll, but he really doesn't want to. He wants to save it and have fun, eat it with the whole town.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, no, eat it right now. So she shoves it in his mouth. He doesn't swallow it. Obviously doesn't swallow it, and then he leaves off screen. So we're like, oh no, what happened to that troll? Creek or whatever his name was.
More like little bitch.
Yeah, Creek. He's like Poppy's like
crush.
Yeah, but then he turns out to be like a bad guy at the end.
Spoiler.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Played by Russell Brand. So yeah. Now Poppy and Branch, they follow this like janitor lady, this skull. What is her
scullery maid?
They follow her back to find the other trolls, and she's just like, she's sad because she has to work all the time while everyone else has fun, and she's in love with King Gristle, things like that, classic girl stuff. So then she like falls asleep after she sings some song about King Gristle and how she loves him. And then the trolls, they go over to the other trolls, and they're just being very loud. They're just like singing and being very loud. Everyone's like trying to tell Poppy like, no, Creek is dead. We gotta get over it. Like, he's dead. And she's like, no, he's not dead. He's alive. And then the girl wakes up and catches him. And her name is Bridget. She says that. And then Poppy's like, Bridget, listen, I know you like King Gristle. We can help you out with that. Don't worry. Just please don't kill us.
We got you.
Yeah. And so the trolls, they want to give her like a new outfit and a new makeover. And they start singing and giving her a makeover. Then Bridget's sad because Branch isn't singing. And she's like, oh, why isn't he singing? He doesn't believe in me. And so they like talk to Branch, and they're like, come on, sing for us. And he's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it because my singing killed my grandma. And then everyone's like, oh.
Sorry.
He explains that he was singing one day when he was a kid, and the chef lady heard it and came and took his grandma.
It's very, very sad.
Yeah, it's a tragic story. So they all give Branch a nice hug, and then they go give her a makeover, and she goes out, and everyone sees her and is amazed by her clothes and her makeover.
That fancy new hair.
Yeah, all the trolls like go on her head and extend their hair out to be hair. I don't know. So yeah, she sees the king, and the king's like going bib shopping, which is nice.
You gotta look good.
Nice little bib. And she goes over to talk to him, and he just like falls for her immediately. They go on a date to the arcade, or not the arcade, like a roller rink or something.
Yeah.
And they eat a pizza, and it's very nice. And then Branch gives Bridget some tips on how to smooth talk with King Gristle. And it works, because the king's like, check it out. I got Creek in my locket. We're going to eat him on Trollstice. And they're like, oh, there he is. He is alive. We knew it.
Called it.
And so then after that, they go and they have some skating time. They have a fun time. But then Chef comes up to them, and Chef almost recognizes Bridget, but she doesn't. And then she's like, okay, well, we got to go because we got to get ready for Trollstice, so whatever. And then Bridget runs away before King Gristle can talk to her or whatever, but he invites her to be his +1 at Trollstice. And she's like, oh, okay, I guess. And she runs away. But then after that, let's see, what happens after that? Something.
She runs
I accidentally
away.
Scrolled down too far. Yeah. That. She runs away and she cries and everything. And then we see King Gristle, he's like working out, getting ready, getting fit for Trollstice to impress Lady Glitter Sparkle was
That's her name, yeah.
Yeah, was the name that Bridget decided to go with for her disguise. So he's working out. The trolls sneak in to go save Creek. And then they like run into the king's pet alligator, and they have like a fight with it and run away from it. But they don't find Creek. He's not in the locket. What the heck?
Oh no!
Oh no! And then they get caught by the chef again.
Ah.
Oh no! And then we find out that Creek is selling them out.
Oh no!
He decided he didn't want to die, so he's like, "Okay, I'll tell you where the trolls are if you don't kill me."
And yeah.
And I'm like, "Shit, that's rude." But
God
anyway.
damn it, Creek.
So Creek takes the chef to go to the troll village to get the rest of the trolls. And they gather them all up.
He's so sad.
So now it's Trollstice today. All the trolls get put in like a pot. And Poppy gets real sad because she's like, "Oh, I brought you guys all here. It's my fault." And her color drains. I guess that's what happens when trolls aren't happy. Is they don't have any color. And then everyone else keeps draining too. And then we see Bridget being sad and the king sad. Everybody's so sad. But then Branch starts singing to Poppy. He's like, "Oh, oh,
Something. Yeah.
that would be sad."
What was that song?
I don't know. Who cares? So yeah, he sings to her. And it cheers everyone up. And they get their color back. And they're like, "Whoa, we can do this. We can persevere."
We can escape.
Yeah. And then the lid comes off, and it's Bridget. She's helping them out.
Yay!
She's like, "Go, get out of here before they see you." And she's like, No, we can't leave you, Bridget." And she's like, "No, go, Poppy. It's okay, thank you." And they leave, but then Poppy's still just like, "Shit, we gotta help her out," you know?
She's the real MVP.
Yeah. And then we cut over to the Bergens. They're all excited. They're demanding their trolls. And the king's like, "No, we gotta wait for my date, Lady Glitter Sparkle." And everyone's like, "Ugh, fine." But then, but then they're like, "No, let's just eat anyway." And they open up the pot, and there's nothing in there. What? So now they're like, "Oh, it's all Bridget's fault. She ate them all." So they're about to go lock her up.
I mean, honestly, banish Bridget like they did the chef. Bridget comes live with the trolls. Everything's good.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
End of the movie. That's what happens.
And but no, yeah. So they're gonna lock her up. But then the trolls, they bust in, to save the day, and they like fall on Bridget's head and make her turn into Lady Glitter Sparkle with their hair.
It's magical.
Yes, and then the king's like, "Oh, it's you. It's been you the whole time." She's like, "Yes." And he's like, "I love you." Poppy then gives like a big speech about like, "Oh, you guys are happy. Look, they're in love. They don't need to eat trolls to be happy." And the chef's like, "Nah, you gotta eat these trolls." And then all the Bergens are like, "No, let's listen to Poppy because I think she's telling us some good stuff."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, you guys can be happy without eating trolls. You just gotta hang out and like have fun." And then they start singing.
They sing that song.
Yeah, they sing that one song that Justin Timberlake did.
Just for this movie.
About a butt. About looking at people's butts.
While they dance.
But yeah, they start singing, and then all the Bergens, they're just all dancing, having a fun time.
Having fun.
And the trolls, what they do is they squirt like lemons into the chef's eyes, and then like push her into a cart and light her on fire.
I mean, that bitch tried to eat them.
They killed her. She's dead.
They were gonna be dead.
She's like 100% dead.
She tried to eat them. That's
They lit her on fire.
That's what she gets.
They should be like, you know, the whole like child like moral thing where it's like, "Oh, you still have to be nice to the bad guys."
You don't.
No, they just fucking squirted lemons in her eyes and lit her on fire.
That's what she gets.
So yeah, she's dead. Anyway, Poppy then becomes queen of the trolls, and they all live in harmony together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and Bergen Town becomes super colorful.
Like everyone dances around, and then there's color in Bergen
Everywhere.
Town. And then there's an after credit scene where the chef and Creek, who is also with her when
the chef, after credits. The chef's not dead.
Yeah, but then they fucking get eaten by a giant monster.
Oh, that's right.
And now they're like definitely dead. Like 100% dead. 10,000% dead. So yeah, that was the movie. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about what we liked about the movie and do some gift giving.
like how colorful it is, and the animation is really good.
The animation's really good, yeah. And then the cast is very good. The acting, all good.
All good.
I don't know. I don't know. It's all right.
You don't like it?
It's all right.
What are you gonna rate it?
I'll give it like a 6.
Give it like a 7.5.
It's a good children's movie, I guess.
According to that guy, it's
apparently it's not.
Movie.
Never mind. I'm sorry. It's
too many subliminal messages.
It's so true. Oh, the film is trying to trick you.
Vampires.
Vampire. They aren't close with the earth.
Gotta eat them.
So yeah. 6 out of 10.
Well, 7.5.
7.5. 8. Okay. Well, let's
dance over.
Is that a good one?
I don't know.
How about let's
That's the song. Let's be happy over there.
Yeah, let's dance on over to the celebration tank. Okay, so yeah, it's
it's a day.
It's January, which means it's Hot Tea Month, National Bath Safety Month, National Blood Donor Month, National Braille Literacy Month, National Hobby Month, National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, National Slow Cooking Month, and National Soup Month.
Nice.
Yeah, and it is Tuesday, the 9th, which means it's Martyrs Day in Panama.
Happy Martyrs Day, Panama.
Yeah, it commemorates the January 9th, 1964 riots over sovereignty of the Panama Canal Zone. The riots started after the Panamanian flag was torn, and Panamanian students were killed during a conflict with the Canal Zone police officers and Canal Zone residents. Shh. So yeah.
It's fun.
It's not fun.
Not
a lot
fun.
of people died.
Sorry. I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, what you got?
I got National Apricot Day.
Happy National Apricot Day.
Go eat some.
They're good. I think I've only had a few times.
I don't know if I've had an apricot.
They're good. I think I remember them being good.
Well,
go ahead and eat one.
Do it. You tell me.
It's also Peace Agreement Day in South Sudan.
Happy Peace Agreement Day, South Sudan.
Yeah, it was It
was a peace.
It was
agreement.
They were very peaceful. They ended. They wrote a shit. I didn't write any of this down.
Wow.
But they wrote an agreement, a peace agreement. They wrote a peace agreement that ended their second Sudanese civil war, and they developed a democratic government countrywide, and they shared the oil revenues with the two opposing sides in the civil war.
Nice.
And so it's Peace Agreement Day to help that.
Fun.
Yeah. What's next?
Play God Day.
Happy Play God Day.
Yeah, do it. Pretend to be God.
Uh-huh.
We've all seen Bruce Almighty.
Classic. Evan Almighty. Did you ever see that?
That's not God.
I know, but
That's
did you
Noah.
see it? Do you remember that one?
Yes, I remember that one. I remember that being Noah. You cannot do that on this day.
I can't be Noah?
No.
When is Play Noah Day?
It doesn't. You're gonna have to submit it.
Okay. Submit it to the Wellcat. We move on to Wednesday the 10th. It's Majority Rule Day in the Bahamas.
Happy Majority Rule Day, Bahamas.
Yeah, Majority Rule Day. It marks the Bahamas gaining majority rule for the first time in 1967.
Nice.
For their, voting for things.
For majority rules.
Yep. What's next?
Houseplant Appreciation Day.
Happy Houseplant Appreciation Day.
You think it's a wildcat holiday?
Is it not?
It's not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was created by the Gardeners Network to remind people after the holidays that their forgotten houseplants need a little attention, and to celebrate beneficial houseplants and to encourage growing houseplants.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like houseplants.
They're fun.
Go do it. It's also National Cut Your Energy Costs Day.
Happy National Cut Your Energy Cost Day.
You just gotta do it.
Cut those costs.
Put some energy efficient light bulbs in. Low water pressure. Things like that. Take a short shower. Just cut your energy costs.
Do it.
What's next?
It is Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
Happy Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
Go eat some.
No.
No.
It's also National Save the Eagles Day.
Happy National Save the Eagles Day.
Don't kill them.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Wasn't planning on it.
What's next?
National Oysters Rockefeller Day.
Happy National Oysters Rockefeller Day.
It's baked oysters on a half shell with sauce and breadcrumbs. It's founded in 2017 by Antoine's to celebrate the longevity of this acclaimed dish. National Oysters Rockefeller Day became a holiday in 2016.
Nice. That sounds good.
Yeah.
What else is today?
It's Peculiar People Day.
Happy Peculiar People Day.
People are different.
Wow.
Deal with it.
Move on to Thursday the 11th. It's the anniversary of the Independence Manifesto in Morocco.
Happy day.
Yeah, they proclaimed their independence on this day in 1944.
Nice.
What's next?
National Human Trafficking Awareness Day.
Happy National Human Trafficking Awareness Day.
Be aware of it. The U.S. Senate designated January 11th as Human Trafficking Awareness Day in 2007.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't traffic the humans.
It's also Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day.
Happy Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day.
Do it. Except that's kind of rude.
Yeah, don't fucking splash me. It's dirty.
Also, we're just going to assume that it's raining on this day.
Dirty puddle day.
Anyway, yeah, what's next?
National Milk Day.
Happy National Milk Day.
In 1915, the International Association of Milk Inspectors submitted a request to Congress in October of 1915 for a resolution naming an observance of National Milk Day. A date was not suggested in their request, and there is no record that the incoming Congress ever presented a resolution for National Milk Day, nor did incoming President Woodrow Wilson ever declare the day.
These guys, they got together and they're like, okay, let's write something. What shall we write? Okay, dear Congress, please, National Milk Day, please.
Please, thank you.
Sign the milk people.
And then nobody ever did.
Well, okay.
Good job, International Association of Milk
He
Inspectors.
doesn't even put a fucking date on it, idiots. Way to go. You know how you gotta put the date on the milk, but you can't put it on the day.
Got him.
Got him. Move on to Friday the 12th. It's Kiss a Ginger Day.
Happy Kiss a Ginger Day.
Yeah, it was established in 2009 by Derek Forgy as part of a Facebook group. It was intended to offset Kick a Ginger Day, which takes place in November.
Oh,
It's like, no,
that's rude.
You gotta be nice to people. You gotta kiss them.
Why you gotta kick them?
Mwah.
Whose idea was that? I
Seriously.
should go kissing people.
Oh,
Excuse you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the day.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So we're done. Podcast over.
No. Divorce.
Divorce.
What's next?
Feast of Fabulous Wildmen Day.
Happy Feast of Fabulous Wildmen Day.
Do you be wild?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's really all I could find.
Ooh. It's also National Pharmacist Day.
Happy National Pharmacist Day.
Thanks, pharmacists.
You did it.
Yeah, what's next?
National Curried Chicken Day.
Happy National Curried Chicken Day.
It's chicken is stewed in a sauce made from clarified butter, known as ghee, onions, garlic, and a variety of spices such as cumin, coriander, cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric. And some other ingredients can include chilies and tomatoes. Go
Nice.
eat some.
That's good.
Om.
It's also Zanzibar Revolution Day.
Happy Zanzibar Revolution Day.
Yeah, in 1964, the Zanzibar Revolution led to the overthrow of the Sultan of Zanzibar and his mainly Arab government by the local African revolutionaries.
Nice.
Yeah, and what's next?
National Marzipan Day.
Happy National Marzipan Day.
Marzipan is a confection made primarily of sugar or honey and ground almonds, and there's sometimes some almond oil or extract.
Huh.
So go eat some.
Have I had that? I don't know if I've had that or
I
not.
don't think I've had that.
Sounds good, though.
Yeah, make some.
Yeah. And we move on to Saturday the 13th. It is Lori.
Happy Lori.
Yeah, it is a wintertime Punjabi folk festival, which is celebrated primarily by the Sikhs and the Hindus from the Punjab region of India. And the significance of the and legends about Lori festival are many, and these link the festival to the Punjab region. So there's just tons of reasons why they celebrate. Many people believe the festival commemorates, like, you know, the end of the winter solstice and the end of the winter season. So they're celebrating the sun's journey to coming up to the northern hemisphere and bringing longer days and things like that.
Nice.
Yeah. What's next?
It is National Peach Melba Day.
Happy National Peach Melba Day.
It's a dessert made from peaches, vanilla ice cream, and raspberry sauce.
That sounds good.
Yeah, go eat some.
Oh. It's also Make Your Dreams Come True. Make Your Dream Come True Day.
Only one dream?
Just one dream.
Okay, happy Make Your Dream Come True Day.
Just do it. Just one.
Only one.
You only get one.
One dream.
One dream. What's next?
It's National Rubber Ducky Day.
Happy National Rubber Ducky Day.
Rubber duckies exist.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Squeaky squeak.
It's also Mongolia Constitution Day.
Happy Mongolia Constitution Day.
Yeah, it was 1924 was the day that they declared themselves an independent nation.
Nice. They're what?
An independent nation.
What did you say before that?
1924.
You said like them said.
Shh.
You said the word weird.
They said declared themselves an independent nation.
There you go. You said the word weird.
So sorry. They declared themselves an independent nation.
Next day?
Yeah, what's next?
It's National Sticker Day.
Happy National Sticker Day.
It was started by Sticker Giant, a promotional sticker and product label company based in Longmont, Colorado. And they declared it a day on January 13th.
Nice. And we move on to Sunday the 14th. What do we got?
It's Pongal.
Happy Pongal.
It's a harvest festival dedicated to the sun god. It is a 4-day festival, which according to the Tamil calendar is usually celebrated from 14th of January to the 17th of January. The day marks the start of the sun's 6-month-long journey northwards. This also corresponds to the Indic solstice, when the sun enters the 10th house of the Indian zodiac, Makara or Capricorn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's also Makar Sankranti.
Happy Makar Sankranti.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as that, but it's the first day in that festival. And it's the same thing.
Nice.
Celebrate the sun. Good job, son.
You did it.
What's next?
Dress Up Your Pet Day.
Happy Dress Up Your Pet Day.
This day was founded in 2009 by celebrity pet lifestyle expert and animal behaviorist Colleen Page.
Nice. Thank Colleen.
I mean, do we thank her?
Whatever. It's also Revolution and Youth Day in Tunisia.
Happy Resolution. I can't talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remembers the Tunisian revolution that ended the over 20-year rule of Zine El Abidine Ben Ali, who was known as an oppressor in the country. And so they overthrew him, and they're like, we did it.
Good job.
Yeah, what's next?
It is Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day.
Happy Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day.
Go eat one.
I like pastrami. Pastrami's very good.
It's good.
What's next?
It's Ratification Day in the U.S.
Happy Ratification Day.
Happy day. It's the anniversary of the ratification of the Treaty of Paris on January 14th, 1784 in the Maryland State House in Annapolis, Maryland by the Confederation Congress. This act officially ended the American Revolutionary War.
Nice. We did it. Get those British
Yeah.
the British out of my house.
Out of my house.
Get them out of my house.
It's my town.
Get your tea out of here.
Throw it in the harbor.
You throw it.
That's what you get.
I'll take some though. I'll drink some. It's
Get
also
your tea back in here.
Yeah. We'll move on to Monday the 15th. It's Indian Army Day.
Happy Indian Army Day.
Yeah, it's celebrated on this day in recognition of Lieutenant General K.M. Kariepa, who took over as the first commander-in-chief of the Indian Army from General Sir Francis Butcher, the late British commander-in-chief of India, on January 15th, 1949.
Nice.
What's next?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
It was established into law in 1983 by President Ronald Reagan. It was first observed as a U.S. federal holiday in 1986 and is on the third Monday in January. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American clergyman, activist, and leader of the African-American civil rights movement, and is best known for his role in the advancement of civil rights using nonviolent civil disobedience.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very
It's also
nice.
National Hat Day.
Happy National Hat Day.
Go wear a hat.
You got it.
Okay, what's next?
National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Happy National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Go eat some.
Oh, nom, nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
And it's also Nigerian Remembrance Day.
Happy Nigerian Remembrance Day.
Yeah, it commemorates the surrender of the Biafran troops to the federal troops on this day in 1970, thus concluding the Nigerian Civil War that sought to tear apart the unity of Nigeria.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all of them.
That's all the days.
Go check us out on their social media.
Yep.
Like it, subscribe, share it with your friends and pals.
Yeah, buddy boys.
Say, hey there, friends. Here's the show.
Yep.
Check. Take that to the bank.
Cash it.
Yep. Your thingy bank. Put that in the account. Put it in your savings. Make sure it accrues that interest.
Yep.
That 0.1% interest.
What are you even saying?
And then after that you can take it out in a few years and it'll be 2 podcasts.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. That's it.
No.
What else?
We have an exciting announcement.
Oh, correct. Yeah. Well, they probably would have already seen it by now.
If you didn't already notice,
Yeah.
it's different.
Our podcast artwork has changed.
New year, new us.
New year, new logo.
Yep, that's the motto.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
And who is the artist behind our beautiful new logo?
It's Dailyish Doodler Shop on Etsy.
Doodler Shop on Etsy.
Yeah.
Go check them out.
Do it.
It's very good.
It's got some cute art.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, that's it.
That's it. Them's the days.
Them's the days.
The days.